The stock of the moment at this point clearly is TCI. So pull it up. It's up almost about 16% right now in big volumes. The board has approved the demerger of the Express Distribution Undertaking, or XPS. Vineet Agarwal, the managing director of TCIL, joins us on the phone line from New Delhi. Mr. Agarwal, if you can just start off by telling us what the rationale is for the demerger.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
The board, when we met yesterday, we felt that there is a huge and fast-growing e-commerce sector, as well as the express distribution business has been growing quite rapidly, and we require a complete focused attention on that, and hence the need to demerge into a separate entity. This would lead to a company that will be focused very much on the growing e-commerce sector, high-value cargo movement, and it already comes with a very strong customer base, a great infrastructure, as well as a team that is there that is already positioned. So we are hoping to capitalize on that growth story.
What does the division now contribute to you, Vineet? And post the demerger, what will be the split of the balance sheet? For instance, what will be the split of the debt?
So the division contributes about 30% of revenues today and about 37% of the net profits of the company. And post the demerger, the current debt on the balance sheet is about 300 odd crores, and about a third of the debt would also get shifted.
Okay, so if you can just give us the numbers post the demerger, what will the residual business have in terms of revenues and profits? And what will the growth be?
So if I take the figures for the last year, 31st March 15, then the residual company would be approximately at the standalone level will be about 1,800 crores, with about, I think, about 45 odd crores of net profit.
Okay. And for the split company, the express business, what kind of growth prospects?
As you know, that e-commerce and the delivery system has been rapidly expanding in the country, and there is a need to create a lot more deeper networks because penetration is going to keep increasing and demand for these services are going to keep growing. So we do anticipate at least 15% growth year on year from now onwards in the new company.
Okay, so will you be listing this new company, XPS?
That's right. So once we get the approvals from the shareholders, creditors, SEBI, stock exchange, etc., we would, and of course from the High Court, we would seek listing.
By when?
Okay, yeah.
I think the process itself should take a few months, 5-6 months at least. So subsequent to that.
So this financial year, you will first have the demerged, the balanced TCI trading without the express division, and further on a listing of the express division itself. All that will be done by the end of the fiscal?
So the demerger is effective from 31st March 2016. So everything remains as is till we get the clearances and the approvals.
Okay. You did mention that the residual business has a revenue of about 1,700 crores and profit of 45 crores. What kind of growth would you expect to see in the residual business in the next couple of years?
So that business should also keep growing, I think, at about 10 to 15%. If the economy picks up the way that it should, we do expect that to also pick up, because there we have the freight business, the supply chain solution business, as well as the shipping business. And all of them, given the fact that we would have aggressive GDP growth, direct impact on infrastructure, GST, that business should also have a positive impact.
Okay, and what are your capex plans, both for the XPS business, if you can give us separately, and also for the residual supply chain business? How much do you plan to pump in?
So the board earlier in this financial had approved a budget of about 250 odd crores. And so that continues till the end of this fiscal. I think we would end up doing about 200 odd crores. And next year onwards, we would probably look at about 50 odd crores, 50 to 75 crores in the new company, and about 100 odd crores in the residual company.
Okay, at the moment you all are trading at what, 16 times forward earnings, FY17 earnings according to some estimates. what would be the valuation you will expect for your Express division?
I think, if you look at benchmark valuations in the current market, some of our peers that are trading at more than 50 multiples.
Okay.
But, that's really not the way that we are looking at. We are thinking that the company, the profit-making company, it already has a brand name. It is already there in the market. So I would definitely look at a higher multiple than what we are trading today.
Can you just give us a little more color on what the customer profile is for the XPS business, and going ahead, what could the triggers be?
So the general customer base is high-value products. So it could be from consumer durables to pharmaceuticals to spare parts, etc. And, of course, the e-commerce delivery is the other part of the business as well. And these are the drivers. I think essentially GDP growth, which will lead to higher consumption, which would lead to demand for faster services. So Express offers both road as well as air services, and that should help the division.
All right. Thank you very much, Vineet Agarwal, for joining us with all those details on your Express business demerger. Well, so valuations should perhaps improve much more for this business when it demerges.